Sure. Here's a natural-sounding YouTube script for a review of the Alpine A390, covering exterior, interior, performance, and pricing, all in about 800 words. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a car that's been generating quite a bit of buzz, the Alpine A390. If you're into lightweight sports cars with a strong racing heritage, this one is definitely going to grab your attention. Alpine is known for blending sharp dynamics with everyday usability, and the A390 promises to take things to a whole new level. So let's get right into it. Starting with the exterior, the A390 carries the unmistakable DNA of the Alpine brand. The design feels like a natural evolution of the A110, but with a bolder and more aggressive stance. At first glance, you're immediately struck by its aerodynamic profile. The front end is sharp with distinctive LED headlights that resemble the classic round Alpine signature but modernized with a futuristic edge. The air intakes on the front bumper are larger now, feeding the turbocharged engine and enhancing cooling. Along the sides, you'll notice the sleek flowing lines that direct air efficiently towards the rear, giving it that sculpted, race-ready look. The wider track and flared wheel arches give the A390 a more planted and muscular stance compared to its predecessor. At the back, a subtle ducktail spoiler is integrated into the rear deck, and the diffuser looks properly aggressive, framing the centrally mounted dual exhausts perfectly. Alpine's attention to detail is clear, with aerodynamic tweaks designed to reduce drag and improve stability at moving inside the A390. The cabin manages to balance Alpine's lightweight ethos with a premium touch. The moment you open the door, you're greeted with deep bucket seats that hold you firmly in place. They're upholstered in a mix of Alcantara and leather, and the blue contrast stitching is a nod to Alpine's motorsport history. The driving position is spot on, low, focused, and perfectly aligned with the flat-bottom steering wheel, which is trimmed in Alcantara as well. Behind it, you've got a fully digital instrument cluster that can be configured to show track focus data like lap times, G-forces, and tire pressures. The center console is minimalist, with metallic switchgear that feels tactile and solid. The infotainment system has been upgraded too. It's now sharper, faster, and finally supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also just enough storage space to make it livable on a daily basis, but it's clear this cockpit was designed with the driver's engagement in mind rather than long-distance touring comfort. Even so, touches like climate control and a premium audio system remind you this is still a car you can enjoy on your favorite twisty road or during a weekend escape. But of course, the heart of the Alpine A390 is its performance. Under the rear deck lid sits a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine, which produces around 320 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. That's a healthy bump from the A110. And when you consider that the A390 still weighs under 1,200 kilograms, you can imagine how lively it feels on the road. The power is sent to the rear wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission that's been recalibrated for quicker shifts and sharper responses. 0 to 100 km/h happens in just about 4 seconds, and thanks to its lightweight chassis, the A390 absolutely darts into corners with razor-sharp precision. The steering is communicative, offering loads of feedback, and the chassis feels incredibly balanced, with just the right amount of playfulness when you push it. Alpine has also worked on improving the suspension setup. It's firm but forgiving enough for real-world roads, offering a level of compliance that's rare in cars this focused. There's no four-wheel drive or complicated torque vectoring here. It's all about purity, mechanical grip, and driver engagement. It feels alive, like a proper driver's car, one that rewards smooth inputs and precise control. On a twisty back road, the A390 really shines, delivering that old-school thrill that's getting harder to find in modern sports. Now, let's talk pricing. The Alpine A390 starts at around €70,000 in Europe. Depending on the market, and with a few options, you can easily see it creeping closer to €80,000. That puts it in direct competition with cars like the Porsche Cayman GTS or even an entry-level Lotus Emira. But where the A390 differentiates itself is in its character. It's lighter, more nimble, and feels more focused on driver involvement rather than outright lap times or brute power. Alpine also offers a few performance-oriented packages, including lightweight forged wheels, a sports exhaust, and carbon ceramic brakes if you're planning to hit the track regularly. Overall, for the price, you're getting a boutique sports car experience with serious heritage and limited production numb.